Hello and welcome on the Belgian Eye. What are the most important issues in the Belgian news today? Donald Trump? Yeah, we know he has been chosen. We're done with that. Brexit? Just the same. Public deficit? No, we know all that. You know what is really important these days? Something that really matters, that fills the Belgian news and talk shows? It's Black Pete. Don't tell me you haven't heard about Black Pete. It was in this Belgian Eye exactly 1 year ago, and now he's back. Black Pete is a main character in a children's story about Saint Nicholas, a predecessor of Santa Claus in our region. According to the legend, he was a Turkish bishop who travels with his boat from Spain, assisted by several Black Petes. And a Black Pete is an assistant in giving presents to nice children, but he's also the bad guy who puts the naughty children in a bag. Always a guy with curly black hair and black skin. Is he black? Or is he just dirty? He's dirty. He climbed down the chimney. That was the official explanation given by a children's program on Belgian television already in the early 90s. The Dutch, however, never had that program, so they kept on believing Black Pete to be a kind of slave. This is racism, and it was last year being investigated by the United Nations. Meanwhile, we still don't know what to do with him. We can all agree on the fact that he's certainly no slave. But the issue is that he looks like the boy slaves that existed in the 16th century. We consider him as a CEO working for Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas who has become too old to achieve anything. Don't ask him to carry bags, to walk on the roof, or to do the bookkeeping on which child deserves what. All such things must be done by the general manager. That smart guy, that Mr. Do-It-All, always used to be black. Why black? Well, we don't know. Is it because blacks are smarter and more light? Did it refer to child slavery in the 16th century? Was it for making a contrast between young lively black versus old grey white? Or is it, how we were told, the black dirt from the chimney? As I said, Belgian media and organizations could agree on the fact that he's black because of the dirt from the chimney. They made the pact on this a Pete Pact. This Pete Pact was signed by the educational networks Studio 100, Ketnet, Kzoom and Toys Chain Dreamland. It stipulates that Petes will be made more grey than really black in the future in order to put an end to possible racial stereotyping. So, everything settled? No. The making of this Pete Pact created such a fuss that the discussion restarted. Does the Pete Pact go far enough, or is it an assault on our ancient Belgian traditions? I won't give you the answer, but I'll end with some concerns. Pete was always dirty grey-black because black face paint used to be too expensive, and therefore our parents did it with black burnt cork. Since we live in a multicultural society, we could have black people willing to play the role of Pete. Why not? But how will we have to paint them in the Pete Pact future? And wasn't the story about Saint Nicholas, a bishop from Turkey? Turkey! So shouldn't he be at least a little bit brown? Or why not? Could a black person play the role of Saint Nicholas? At this moment, we Belgians, we have agreed on not yet agreeing on the matter, but also on keeping our mouths shut until the 6th of December. That's the day St. Nicholas and his team will leave us again for another year. This means 1 year to clear things up. To be continued. Have a nice day.